What if I told you? There's an anime so mind-blowingly unique, so visually insane, and so emotionally powerful that it's been hiding in plain sight for years. An anime that's not just a show, but a full-blown experience. A show that's so underrated, it's criminal. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're diving into the world of Kyousou Giga, the anime masterpiece you've never watched. This isn't just another anime recommendation. This is a wake-up call, a call to action. Because after this video, you're going to drop everything, open Crunchyroll, and binge this 10-episode masterpiece in one sitting. Why? Because Kyousou Giga isn't just an anime. It's a work of art, a love letter to storytelling, a visual explosion that will leave you breathless. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why this hidden gem deserves your attention. So, buckle up. This is going to be one wild ride. Okay, let's start with the basics. What is Kyousou Giga? Well, imagine if Studio Ghibli, Satoshi Kon, and a dash of Alice in Wonderland had a baby. Now throw in a giant hammer, a city that defies reality, and a family drama that will hit you right in the feels. Kyousou Giga is a 10-episode anime that's part fantasy, part family drama, and part, well, something you've never seen before. It's about a girl named Koto, a fiery, hammer-wielding badass who's on a mission to find her parents in a world that's as chaotic as it is beautiful. But here's the kicker. This isn't your typical lost and found story. Oh no. Kyousou Giga takes that simple premise and turns it into a mind-bending journey through a world where nothing is as it seems. A world where the lines between reality and imagination blur. A world where every frame is a painting, and every moment is a revelation. Now let's break it down even further. The anime is set in a surreal version of Kyoto. But this isn't the Kyoto you know. This is a Kyoto where the city itself feels alive, shifting and changing with the emotions of its inhabitants. It's a place where the rules of reality don't apply, and where the impossible becomes possible. At the center of this world is the Mayo family, a group of eccentric, otherworldly beings who are as mysterious as they are fascinating. There's Mayu, the mischievous priest with a heart of gold. There's Yakushimaru, the enigmatic artist who's haunted by his past. And then there's Koto, our fiery protagonist who's determined to find her parents, no matter what it takes. But here's the thing. Kyousou Giga isn't just about Koto's journey. It's about the Miue family as a whole, their struggles, their dreams, and the bonds that tie them together. It's a story about love, loss, and the lengths we'll go to for the people we care about. And let's not forget the hammer. Oh, the hammer. Koto's giant hammer isn't just a weapon, it's a symbol of her strength, her determination, and her unbreakable spirit. It's also one of the most iconic weapons in anime history, and watching her wield it is an absolute joy. So, to sum it up, Kyousou Giga is a surreal, emotional, and visually stunning anime that defies categorization. It's a show that will challenge you, move you, and leave you in awe of its creativity and beauty. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be scrambling to add it to your watch list. Let's talk about the visuals. Because holy cow, Kyousou Giga is a masterclass in animation. This isn't just an anime. It's a moving art gallery. Every frame is packed with so much detail, so much color, and so much life that you'll want to pause every second just to take it all in. The art style is a perfect blend of traditional Japanese aesthetics and modern anime flair. You've got lush, vibrant landscapes that look like they're straight out of a Studio Ghibli film. You've got chaotic, kaleidoscopic cityscapes that feel like a fever dream. And then you've got the characters. Oh, the characters. Koto's design alone is iconic. Her red and black outfit, her giant hammer, and her fiery personality make her one of the most unforgettable protagonists in anime history. And don't even get me started on the supporting cast. From the mischievous priest Miue to the enigmatic Yakushimaru, every character is a visual treat. But here's the thing. The visuals aren't just there to look pretty. They're deeply tied to the story. Every color, every detail, every frame is intentional. It's like the animators are speaking directly to your soul, pulling you deeper into this surreal, dreamlike world. Let's take a closer look at some of the most stunning visuals in the show. First, there's the city of Kyoto itself. This isn't your typical anime city. It's a living, breathing entity that changes and evolves throughout the series. One moment, It's a bustling metropolis filled with vibrant colors and energy. The next, it's a haunting, otherworldly landscape that feels like it's straight out of a dream. Then, there's the use of color. Kyousou Giga isn't afraid to go bold with its color palette. You've got bright, saturated colors that pop off the screen, contrasted with darker, more muted tones that create a sense of depth and atmosphere. It's a visual feast that keeps your eyes glued to the screen. And let's not forget the animation. The fluidity and attention to detail in Kyousou Giga's animation are second to none. Whether it's a quiet, emotional moment or an action-packed sequence, every movement feels deliberate and impactful. One of the most visually stunning moments in the series is the introduction of Koto's hammer. The way it's animated, with its weight, its power, and its sheer size, is nothing short of breathtaking. It's a moment that perfectly encapsulates the show's blend of beauty and chaos. But perhaps the most impressive thing about Kyousou Giga's visuals is how they enhance the story. The surreal, dreamlike quality of the animation mirrors the show's themes of reality and imagination. It's a visual representation of the characters' emotions and struggles, and it adds an extra layer of depth to the storytelling. So, to sum it up, Kyousou Giga is a visual masterpiece. It's a show that proves anime can be more than just entertainment. It can be art. And if you're a fan of stunning animation and breathtaking visuals, this is a show you absolutely cannot miss. Now, let's talk about the story, because this is where Kyousou Giga truly shines. At its core, it's a story about family, but not the kind of family drama you're used to. This is a story about love, loss, and the lengths we'll go to for the people we care about. The Miyui family is at the heart of it all. They're a group of eccentric, otherworldly beings living in a fantastical version of Kyoto. But this isn't your typical Kyoto. This is a Kyoto where the laws of physics don't always apply, where the city itself feels alive, shifting and changing with the emotions of its inhabitants. Koto's journey to find her parents is the driving force of the story. But as she delves deeper into this strange world, she uncovers secrets that will change everything she thought she knew. Along the way, she meets a cast of unforgettable characters, each with their own struggles, their own dreams, and their own connection to the Miyui family. Let's break it down even further. The story begins with Koto arriving in this surreal version of Kyoto, armed with her giant hammer and a burning desire to find her parents. But as she explores the city, she quickly realizes that nothing is as it seems. The city is filled with strange, otherworldly creatures, and the people she meets are just as mysterious. One of the first characters she encounters is Miyui, the mischievous priest who serves as a sort of guide for Koto. Miyui is a fascinating character. He's playful and carefree on the surface, but there's a deep sadness and complexity to him that becomes more apparent as the story progresses. Then there's Yakushimaru, the enigmatic artist who's haunted by his past. Yakushimaru's story is one of the most emotional arcs in the series, and his connection to the Miyui family adds an extra layer of depth to the narrative. As Koto continues her journey, she begins to uncover the truth about the Miyui family and their connection to the city. Without spoiling too much, let's just say that the story takes some unexpected twists and turns that will leave you on the edge of your seat. One of the most emotional moments in the series is when Koto finally confronts her parents. It's a scene that's filled with raw emotion and heartbreak, and it's a testament to the show's ability to balance its surreal, fantastical elements with genuine, human emotion. But Kyousou Giga isn't just about Koto's journey. It's about the Miyui family as a whole, their struggles, their dreams, and the bonds that tie them together. It's a story about love, loss, and the lengths we'll go to for the people we care about. And let's not forget the hammer. Oh, the hammer. Koto's giant hammer isn't just a weapon. It's a symbol of her strength, her determination, and her unbreakable spirit. It's also one of the most iconic weapons in anime history, and watching her wield it is an absolute joy. So, to sum it up, Kyousou Giga is a surreal, emotional, and visually stunning anime that defies categorization. It's a show that will challenge you, move you, and leave you in awe of its creativity and beauty. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be scrambling to add it to your watch list. But Kyousou Giga isn't just a pretty face with a good story. It's also a show with a lot to say. At its core, it's about the search for identity and belonging. Koto's journey is a metaphor for the struggles we all face in finding our place in the world. The anime also explores the idea of creation and destruction, how the two are intertwined, and how one can't exist without the other. This theme is reflected in the show's visuals, its story, and even its characters. And then there's the theme of family. Kyousou Giga shows us that family isn't just about blood. It's about the connections we make, the people we choose to love, and the sacrifices we're willing to make for them. It's a deeply emotional and thought-provoking exploration of what it means to be part of something bigger than yourself. Let's dive deeper into these themes. First, the search for identity and belonging. Koto's journey is a powerful metaphor for the struggles we all face in finding our place in the world. She's a character who's lost and alone, searching for something, or someone, to give her life meaning. As she delves deeper into the surreal world of Kyoto, she begins to uncover the truth about herself and her connection to the Maue family. It's a journey of self-discovery that's filled with heartbreak and triumph, and it's one that will resonate with anyone who's ever felt lost or alone. Then, there's the theme of creation and destruction. This is a theme that's woven throughout the entire series, from the visuals to the story to the characters. The city of Kyoto itself is a living, breathing entity that's constantly shifting and changing, reflecting the idea that creation and destruction are two sides of the same coin. This theme is also reflected in the characters. Koto's hammer, for example, is a symbol of both creation and destruction. It's a weapon that can destroy, but it's also a tool that can create. It's a powerful metaphor for the duality of life and the idea that every act of creation is also an act of destruction, and vice versa. And finally, there's the theme of family. Kyousou Giga shows us that family isn't just about blood. It's about the connections we make, the people we choose to love, and the sacrifices we're willing to make for them. The Maue family is a perfect example of this. They're a group of eccentric, otherworldly beings who are bound together not by blood, but by their shared experiences and their love for one another. It's a deeply emotional and thought-provoking exploration of what it means to be part of something bigger than yourself. And it's a theme that will stay with you long after the final episode. So, to sum it up, Kyousou Giga is a show that's not just about entertainment. It's about art, emotion, and the human experience. It's a show that will challenge you, move you, and leave you in awe of its creativity and beauty. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be scrambling to add it to your watch list. Now, you might be wondering, if Kyousou Giga is so amazing, why haven't you heard of it before? Well, there are a few reasons. First, it's not your typical shonen or isekai anime. It doesn't have the flashy battles or the overpowered protagonists that dominate the mainstream. Instead, it's a show that demands your attention, your patience, and your emotional investment. Second, it's a short series, just 10 episodes. In a world where longer anime tend to get more attention, Kyousou Giga often gets overlooked. But don't let its length fool you. Every episode is packed with meaning, and the story is perfectly paced from start to finish. And finally, it's a show that doesn't hold your hand. It throws you into its world without explanation, trusting you to piece things together as you go. For some, that might be a turnoff, but for those who stick with it, the payoff is incredible. So, why should you watch Kyousou Giga? Why should you drop everything, open Crunchyroll, and binge this 10-episode masterpiece right now? Let me give you the ultimate pitch. First, Kyousou Giga is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's not just an anime, it's a work of art, a love letter to storytelling, a visual explosion that will leave you breathless. From the stunning animation to the emotional story to the unforgettable characters, every aspect of this show is crafted with care and precision. Second, Kyousou Giga is a show that will challenge you. It's not your typical anime where everything is spelled out for you. It's a show that trusts its audience to think, to feel, and to piece things together. It's a show that will make you question what's real and what's not, and it will stay with you long after the final episode. Third, Kyousou Giga is a show that will move you. It's a story about love, loss, and the lengths we'll go to for the people we care about. It's a story that will tug at your heartstrings, make you laugh, make you cry, and leave you in awe of its beauty and creativity. And finally, Kyousou Giga is a show that proves anime can be more than just entertainment. It can be art. In a medium that's often dominated by trends and tropes, Kyousou Giga stands out as something truly special. It's a show that's unapologetically itself, and that's what makes it so unforgettable. So, if you're looking for an anime that will blow your mind, tug at your heartstrings, and leave you thinking about it long after the credits roll, then Kyousou Giga is the show for you. Don't let this hidden gem pass you by. And here's the best part. It's only 10 episodes. That's less than 4 hours of your time. In a world where most anime are 50, 100, or even 500 episodes long, Kyousou Giga is a breath of fresh air. It's a show that respects your time and delivers a complete, satisfying story in just 10 episodes. So, what are you waiting for? Go watch Kyousou Giga. Trust me, you won't regret it. And when you're done, come back here and let me know what you thought. Because this is a show that deserves to be talked about, celebrated, and shared with the world.